much you're going to earn when you get your job, your first job. So there's two main types of payment, which we're going to learn about today, which is wages is one of them. A wage is a payment based on an hourly rate of pay. So that's a wage. So if you worked at Coles or somewhere like that, you might get paid per hour that you are there. Okay. A salary, however, is a fixed regular payment. You're not paid per hour, you're just paid to do the job, however many hours that takes. So like a teacher, for example, we're not paid per hour to be here. We get a set income, and however long after school, whatever hours extra we put in, that's just what we need to do to get things done, right? So there's different types of ways that you can be employed. Can anyone think of any other jobs that might earn a wage? Would you know anyone who, not saying your parents or anything like that, but do you have friends or aunts, uncles, whoever, who might earn a wage? So they earn an hourly rate. How about someone like an excavator driver? I was thinking when we built our house, we paid someone to come and cut our driveway out, and we pay them per hour to come, and however long it takes them, we have to pay them per hour to cut our driveway into the right shape and those kind of things. So there's quite a few tradespeople, plumbers or electricians, when you call them out to your house, you pay them per hour that they come out. A lot of shop people, like not the owners of the shops, but their employees would all be working on an hourly rate. Salary. So I said teachers get salaries. What else would get a salary? It's very quiet as always. Do you know if your parents get wages or salaries? Do you even think, have you had that discussion? No, you've never had that discussion with your parents? You have to go home and say, hey, mum, dad, do you get a wage or a salary?
My dad does.
Your dad gets a wage or a salary?
Wage.
A wage, so he gets paid per hour?
Yeah.
Nice. What does he do?
Plumber.
Plumber, there you go. I think plumbers, yeah, they get a pretty good deal actually. You don't know what your parents do, okay. All right, well, let's keep going. For someone who earns a wage, or even sometimes for a salary, we need to know how many days are in a year, how many months are in a year, and those kind of things, so we can work out our different types of payments. So there's that little remember box in there to remember that a year has 365 days, a year has 12 months, or a year could also have 52 weeks if you were trying to get a weekly pay out of something, or 1 year is 26 fortnights. 2 weeks is 1 fortnight, and a week has 7 days. So those little conversions are going to come in handy with some of these questions. So here is an example, number 1. Reese is a painter and is paid $9.75 per hour. So that is an example of a wage. They're getting an hourly pay there. Calculate Reese's wage in a week during which he works for 36 hours. So all you need to do to work out Reese's wage, if he works for 36 hours, we just times his hourly rate of pay, the $9.75 that he gets for 1 hour, and we times that by 36 because he works for 36 hours. Does that make sense? Yeah. So 9.75 times by 36, they're going to get $351 for those 36 hours that they worked. And that's it. That's question 1 done. Question 2. Kiki is offered 2 secretarial jobs and she's got to decide which one she's going to take. Job A, she has to work 40 hours per week and is paid $459.20 per week. Option 2, or job B, is to work 36 hours per week, paying $427.32 per week. Now you might just go, oh, I just want the more money, so I'll go for job A, but which one actually pays her more per hour? Which one has the higher hourly rate of pay is what we're asked to find there. So we're going to look at each job separately. So job A. If she gets paid could get paid $459.20 per week, so that's $459.2 per week. If I divide that by the 40 hours that she works, that would tell me how much she gets each hour. Yes? Okay, so that is 459.2 divide by 40, and that's $11.48. So don't forget your dollar sign, $11.48. Job B. If she takes this option, she's going to get $427.32, but she only has to work for 36 hours. So if I divide that by 36, that will tell me how much she gets each hour. Which is $11.87. So very, very close, not much difference in the hourly rate of pay, but $11.48 and $11.87. The $11.87 is just that slight little bit higher, isn't it? So we just write at the bottom there, therefore job B, so you know the three dots mean therefore, I use that a lot. Therefore job B has the higher hourly rate. Okay. Question 3. Maddie has an annual salary. Annual, do you know what annual means? Anyone? No? Annual means per year. So you might want to make a little note there. So that means per year. So that's how much she's going to get every year. She earns $120,400 per year is what that's saying. What is her weekly pay? So remember that table at the top of the page. If that's her pay for a year, how many weeks are in a year? Look at the top of that page. 52. So I would need to divide that by 52 to divide it up into the weeks of the year. So 120,400. If I divide that by the 52 weeks in the year, I get 2,315.38. Forgot it already. 315.38. Okay, I had to round that because the next number after 8 was a 4, so that rounded down, which is why I chopped off at 38, 2 decimal places for money. Okay, so $2,315 a week. And that's it. That's for my examples. There's some questions here for you to do now on page 20 on wages and salaries.